Hello, good morning. You're welcome to Online School of Ministry. Mfon Udoema is my name. I'm here again to just talk to you about ministry in the next few minutes. I'll be talking about how to establish loyalty as a culture in your ministry, establishing the culture of loyalty in ministry. Simply, when we talk about loyalty, what are we talking about? Simply faithfulness, commitment, dedication to the work. I paraphrase 1 Corinthians 15. I can't really lay hold on the verse now. Be steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, as long as you know that your labor in the Lord is not in vain. Your labor is not in vain in the Lord. Okay, so loyalty is commitment, total commitment, dedication, faithfulness, without swerving or falling apart. So how do we establish loyalty as a culture? Number one, the leader himself must model loyalty. Most times when we talk on loyalty, a lot of people think it's just about the followers, what followers should do, what workers should do, what assistant pastors should do, what associate pastors should do. But that's not the foundation of loyalty. The foundation of loyalty is that the leader himself must model loyalty. It is your life that becomes the life of the people, like priests. For instance, when it comes to giving, it is the sacrifice nature of the leader that becomes the giving culture of the followers. It's the sacrifice nature of the pastor that becomes the giving culture of the members. So model it. Number two, make sure the people are first of all faithful to the Lord. When people are faithful to Jesus, they will now be committed to the church, which is the wife of Jesus. So if people are not born again and they are not faithful to God, they won't be committed or loyal to the work. Number three, teach loyalty. Teach it, teach it, teach it. Whatever you don't teach, you will not see in your ministry. Number four, reward presently loyal people. Appreciate people for their loyalty. I know we always say that God rewards, man gives a word. Any way you can appreciate people, appreciate loyalty. When you appreciate loyalty, it becomes a seed in your organization. Like in Matthew 25, even when in Matthew 25, verse 21 and verse 23, in the parable of the talents, for the man with the 5 talents, you hear things like, well done, good and faithful servant. In verse 23, for the man with the 2 talents, well done, good and faithful servant. In the book of Revelation, chapter 1 to 3, even before Jesus would blast any church, he will first of all appreciate them. I know your works, you have been faithful in this, before he will now correct them. So appreciate loyalty people. And then the last point is deal with rebels and rebellion. Don't allow rebellion to thrive. When you see the signs of rebellion, don't wait for the wonders. I end here this morning. I am still your host, Mfon Udoema. If you want to reach out to me for calls, for counseling, for invitation, call the number +234 806889 7191. Thank you for joining the broadcast.